How serious is this criminal backlog here in New York and across the country?
Since I became governor just over the last year, public safety, protecting people has been my #1 priority. And when you start to peel back and ask, why is crime what it is today? Why can't we get back to the pre-pandemic levels? You start asking questions. And I said, what's going on here? Turns out that we had 2 solid years where there were no jury trials. Crimes are still being committed, but the judges were not involved. There was not decisions made. People that were dangerous should be incarcerated were taken care of, and others who were innocent should be back on the street. We now have 1,700 people sitting in Rikers Island who've been charged with a crime over a year ago who still need the disposition of their case. It's a lot of people sitting there who don't know their outcome. And another number that's staggering is that there's over 8,000 people convicted of crimes in New York City that have not had their sentencing because the system shut down during the pandemic. That's what we're facing.
How do you fix this?
First of all, you say, we've got a problem. I literally took office August of 2021. September, I'm saying, what's going on here? What do you mean there's no jury trials? And the answer was that they're required to sit 6 feet apart because of the pandemic, and you couldn't fit people in a jury box. I said, we got kids back to school. People are going back to work. Bring them back. So I just told the Office of Court Administration, we have a chief judge who I'll be selecting a new one, and administrative skills are going to be top of mind for me. Can you run a $3 billion operation efficiently? That's going to happen. But I said, start getting people back, start overcoming the challenges. But what happened is, we are looking for stenographers, we're looking for all these areas that sound very micro, but they add up to a cataclysmic situation where nothing was happening. So my team pulled together all the stakeholders. Now, normally a governor does not even get involved, but I said, get the district attorneys, get the judges, get the court personnel, put them in a room and say, put together a plan and we'll execute it. We have a 2-year plan in place right now. We have metrics. I'm judging their success. How many cases will these judges dispose of in the next 6 months? I'm watching. Stop postponing cases. You know how many times one case goes before a judge? The waste of time and resources for the police, the district attorneys, the personnel. Just stop. Everybody get together on the front end, which is what we're doing now, having the court talk about this on the front end, everybody. Figure out the plan. Don't keep having it adjourn until the next month. And so we're trying to streamline this because it's an urgent situation. We have to get these cases taken care of because there could be dangerous people on our streets or innocent people languishing in a jail. That's not sustainable.
Does the rest of the country need to pay attention to what you're doing here in New York?
They should, yes. I mean, obviously we were the epicenter of the pandemic. We had, a long implosion of a society. A lot of things happened where more crimes are committed, but crimes are being committed but arrests are down. So the whole system has to work. I need more arrests for people who are committing these crimes. I need the judges to do the right thing, follow the laws that we just passed in the legislature. I need district attorneys to prosecute the right level of crime, and I need people who are innocent to be back out. And so, yes, we're going to be aggressive about this. I'm very impatient. I need this taken care of because justice delayed is justice denied. And that's exactly what's going on here in the state of New York. We're not satisfied with that.
Would you agree with that? That
Yes.
we haven't paid attention, we don't realize this, or we're ignoring this as a crisis?
We have an emergency. And I've called in all the doctors and all the experts, all the researchers who know how to find the answer. And they want to share. They want to get this right. This is an indictment on all of us as a society, to the extent that we have people languishing in a situation like Rikers Island where they should not be if they are innocent. But on the other hand, a lot of people who've harmed others, have committed crimes, who've broken the law, are on the streets right now simply because the wheels of justice have spun to a halt, ground to a halt. And so that's why we're treating this so seriously here in New York.